This is my Trevo story.
Welcome back. Now, let's discuss Trevo Compensation Plan and multi-level marketing. Trevo multi-level marketing is a marketing strategy in which the users of Trevo are compensated, not only for products they personally use or sell, but also for the products used and sold by the other users or distributors that they recruit. These recruited users and distributors are referred to as the participants downline and can provide multiple levels of compensation. Trevo only pays commissions and bonuses, not salaries. This marketing system has created residual income for a lot of people. Trevo is not just another new company trying to get your attention. We're a company committed to empowering your dreams, whatever your dreams are. Maybe to travel abroad to school, or maybe to have a good home and fly abroad at will, or you might just want a new car. Whatever your dreams are, Trevo is here to empower your dreams. So, what would your life look like if your dreams, your goals were reality? Have you ever really allowed your imagination to take flight and soar above your everyday existence, to imagine what could be if money was no object? At Trevo, we are dedicated to helping you realize that there is a greater life out there just waiting for you to come and get it. You are created to be empowered to change your life and the lives of those around you. That is the mission of Trevo, to create a culture of passion, excitement, prosperity, good health, generosity, and love. In other words, to embrace living life to the fullest. To our way of thinking, there is no better legacy than this for our families and our global community. And so, we implore you today never to allow this opportunity pass you by. POUR is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. Don't allow this opportunity of today to pass you by, and that is why we're encouraging you today to join this network, because as an employee, somebody that has been employed to work in a place, you work for someone else. Time demand is highly placed on you. You sleep with alarm clock by your side always. You can't even sleep right. What a life. As an employee, that is what you do every day. And you know what? You are always running to work every morning. Your entire life is sold out to your employer. You have not sat down to design a plan B for your life. You are always running to work. They know you by that street. You are the first to get out of bed. And you know what? When you get to work, you must complete that task. Your boss ensures you do the whole work before you close for the day. The work will be so tedious that you would even not be able to complete it at times, but you have to just do it. And as a self-employed, maybe you employed yourself, the truth of the matter is also that you don't have any break. You don't have vacations and you earn peanuts. You are always working. You have to be around to make the monies. Before monies can flow into your hands, you must be in the office. You can't close your shop. You cannot just close your shop. And when you close your shop, it means you have closed down monies for that day. And most of the time, you train your competitors. Do you know what? Very soon, you will be out of business, because your competitors will open the same shop and sell what you are selling on the same street at a lower price. That is the people you have personally trained. They will get you out of business very soon. But as a networker, I'm talking about a networker that knows how to do the business. You earn residual income from people that you bring into your network. Residual income rolls into your hands on a daily basis. Even when you are not around, even while you are on vacation, you continue to take this residual income. That is what networkers take home. They don't take salaries. They don't take salaries. They are paid commissions and bonuses. And these commissions continue to come in as long as their network is growing. And then you exercise the power of leverage. Paul Getty says, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than to earn 100% of my own effort. What does that mean? It just simply means that when you earn 100% of your own effort, when you are not around, that means the 100% cannot be achieved, cannot be realized. But when you earn 1% of 100 people's efforts, even when 40 are not around, 60 are still there for you to make your day. Then you build a system that keeps you out of poverty and make you wealthy for life. Paul Kiyosaki says, the richest people build network, every other people look for work. And so we implore you today to join the Trevo network. There are 3 networking systems in Trevo. We have the straight line first matrix, unilevel group volume, the triangle strategy. In the straight line first matrix, everybody is on a straight line in Trevo. When you join Trevo today, anybody joining after you anywhere in the whole world queues behind you. So now is the time for you to join Trevo, because everybody is on a straight line, and that is going to be an added advantage for you if you pick up this opportunity now and join the Trevo train, so that you become the next one on the Trevo straight line first matrix. It is a hybrid system, and it's only Trevo that operates this. Then we have the unilevel group. That is, there is no limit to the number of people you can enroll personally to yourself. Then we also have the triangle strategy. It's a strategy whereby you enroll probably 3 people, and then you work with the 3 to produce their own 3, and then you have 9 on your second generation. You also work with the 9 to produce 3, making 27. That's on your 3rd generation. It's a triangle strategy that you can also imbibe in Trevo. And then we have 6 registration packages in Trevo. The first one is the 1 bottle registration. When you register with 1 bottle, it means you are just a user. You are not ready to do the business. When you register with 3 bottles, it means you are ready to start doing the business. You register 3 bottles, and then you earn 75 points to your uplines. You can register with 6 bottles, you can register 9, 15, and 24 bottles. Each of these registration processes having different points that will accrue to your uplines. We have 4 R's of Trevo business plan. The first R is the retailing, a situation whereby you retail the product. You sell the product to someone else. When you use the product and it's nice, you love it, it's able to meet your health needs, and then you market the same product to another person. You have like 60% retail profit when you do that. And then the second R is recruiting. In recruiting is a situation whereby you recruit people to yourself. You retail to recruit. When you sell the product to somebody the first time, the second time you don't sell. You try to recruit the person on your network, so that when the person gets on your network, the person is on your network for life. Whatever the person does begins to affect you positively. And then we have the third R, which is the what? The authorship. That is a situation whereby you reorder the product on a monthly basis. Trevo says every life and health coach member must come back to the company and make a purchase. The purchase you make on a monthly basis is what we call the authorship, and it is compulsory. You can either authorship 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 24 bottles at a time every month, and you have the opportunity of making authorship twice in a month. Then the fourth R is what we call retraining. Retraining is a situation whereby every life and health coach comes to a gathering, a general place where life and health coaches are gathered to train themselves. We have training on the internet, in our website, and then we have one-on-one trainings also. Every life and health coach must bring other new members for training, and then they themselves must be trained alongside. Now, Trevo has 8 fabulous ways of paying people. We make money in 8 fabulous ways. The first way is what we call the retail profit. You see, when you retail this product, you have a lot of gain in it. You have over 60% retail profit when you retail Trevo. We have the 32-ounce bottle, and we have the to-go. That is the small bottle, the sample bottle that we also retail in Trevo. The second way of making money in Trevo is called the fast start bonus, which is 40% faster bonus. With Trevo, as you enroll people, Trevo compensates you for doing that. If you are on 3 bottles registration, for example, and you are bringing in somebody on the same 3 bottles, Trevo pays you $60 as compensation. If you are bringing somebody in on 6 bottles, the same $60, 9 bottles $60, 15, 24 bottles $60. But if you are on 6 bottles registration and you are bringing in somebody on 3 bottles, Trevo compensates you with $60. But if you bring in somebody on the same 6 bottles that you are, then you have $120. For 9 bottles, you have the same $120 for 15 and 24 bottles. Now, when you bring somebody in on a level that is higher than yours, for example, you are on 6 bottles registration, and somebody is coming in on your network with 9 bottles registration. Instead of Trevo to pay you $180, which is supposed to be the bonus to be paid, Trevo will only pay you $180 because you cannot earn higher than the level at which you have entered Trevo. The third way of making money in Trevo is called the 20% matching bonus. This is how it works. When you bring people directly to yourself in Trevo, they are called your first generation. Then the people they are going to bring will be your second generation. And as your second generation are coming in, you earn 20% matching bonus, which also depends on the level of your entry and the level at which those second generation are coming into Trevo. For example, if you are on 3 bottles registration, and then the second generation is coming in with the same 3 bottles, Trevo pays you $12. But if the second generation is coming in with a bottle higher than yours, which is 6 bottles registration, Trevo still goes ahead to pay you the same $12 instead of $24 that you ought to earn. So Trevo pays you based on the level that you are and the level that the other person, that is the second generation, is coming in at. The fourth way of earning money in Trevo is called the 8 levels group commission. In this 8 level group commission, Trevo pays you to your 8th generation. When you start enrolling people to yourself, those people are your first generation. The people they are going to bring becomes your second generation. Then 3rd generation comes in, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th generation, on and on like that. Now, when these people begin to do authorship, that is, they come back to the company to make a purchase, to make a reorder of Trevo, Trevo begins to compensate you for everything they buy for life. For example, if the people on your first generation are buying 6 bottles, Trevo pays you $15 on everybody on that first generation that buys the 6 bottles. If people on your second generation, for example, are buying 4 bottles, Trevo pays you $9.25 as compensation for those on your second generation. If they are buying, for example, 3 bottles, it is $7. If they are buying 2 bottles, it is $5. And then Trevo pays you like that as they buy. In the first and second generation, you earn the same amount. That is, if it was a 6 bottle, you earn $15 and $15 for first and second generation. But from 3rd to 8th generation, it is $10. If they are doing 4 bottles, you earn $9.25 on the first and second generation, and then the 3rd and the 8th generation is $6.5 all through. The same with 3 bottles, 2 bottles, and 1 bottle's registration. Now, let us talk about your authorship implications. That is, the amount of bottles you buy on a monthly basis and what generation you can access when you do. When you buy 1 bottle on a monthly basis, you are only able to access your first generation. When you buy 2 bottles, you are able to access from your 1st to 3rd generation. When you buy 3 bottles, you access up to the 5th generation. 4th bottle, 6 bottles, 9 bottles, and 12 bottles will make you access up to your 8th generation. Now, when the people on your network are doing 6 bottles authorship, this is what happens. If you have 3 people directly registered under you, and then the 3 were able to bring their own 3 making 9, 9 brings 27, 27 brings 81, down to 6,561 people at the 8th generation. The implication of this is that you would be able to earn on a monthly basis $65,610 if they are doing 6 bottles, and then you have done your 6 bottles so that you can earn from your first generation to the 8th generation. If these people are doing just 3 bottles, this is the implication. From your first generation to 8th generation are doing 3 bottles each, you will be able to earn $32,805 on a monthly basis. Imagine that huge amount. If they are doing just 1 bottle, which I would call a worst case scenario, just 1 bottle from your first to 8th generation, you will still be able to earn $13,122 on a monthly basis. Now, here is a one-leg situation, a situation whereby you are able to win only 1 person to yourself, and then that 1 person was able to build your network from the first generation to your 8th generation by bringing three other people. The 5th way of making money in Trevo is by the 4 levels bulk pack commission, a situation whereby Trevo compensates you for what your 1st to 4th generation are buying in bulk. Remember that you can only make auto ship 2 times in Trevo. After the 2 auto ship, that is to make the first purchase, you need more product to make the second purchase. You cannot make the 3rd purchase in Trevo, but there is a way out by buying in bulk. When people on your 1st generation to 4th generation are now buying this bulk pack, Trevo pays you a commission for it. Take for example, when your 1st generation is buying 6 bottles in bulk, Trevo pays you $34. 12 bottles, $65, 24 bottles, $126, 36 bottles, $183. 2nd generation to 3rd and 4th generation, Trevo pays you $22 while they are buying 6 bottles. $43 while they are buying 12 bottles, 24 bottles will be $84 all through, and 36 bottles will be $122 all through. Trevo also pays you when people on these generations are buying to go, that is the small bottle in bulk. The 6th way of making money is what we call the recognition pool bonus. This is where the big boys play, because when you find yourself on this platform, you are made for life. What happens is that the points that you have been generating from your local team, that is what we call the GBP points, by the time it begins to build, this point begins to put you on a particular level in Trevo, which we have from levels 1 through 20. For example, to become a bronze leader, Trevo requires that you should be able to have about 4,000 points from your local team to form your GBP. While your CVP is built from everybody all over the world buying under you, that is the people you joined Trevo before. All those that joined Trevo after you build up your CVP for you, while you build up your GVP by your local team. So 4,000 points will make you a bronze leader, and if you achieve that in 1 month, Trevo will pay you $750 extra. If you achieve it in 3 months, Trevo gives you $500 extra. The same with the 5th level, which is the Platinum Executive Leader. If you can make it in 3 months, which is 10,000 points, Trevo pays you $750 extra. If it is in 6 months, then you have $500 extra. When you begin to achieve a director, achieving executive and diamond, that is when you start sharing in the 15% global sales. Other companies share profit, but in Trevo we share global sales, which is 15% of global sales. 1% is distributed on each level from 6 through 20, and then you begin to share money at this level. For example, if you get to level 7, for example, in White Sapphire, you and the people on that White Sapphire share an amount that has been placed on that level, and then you go backward also to share with the Amethyst directors. It's amazing because what they share there is massive. What I'm talking about is if 1% of 15% global sales volume is $1 million, for example, that $1 million is placed on level 6 through 20, and then people on each level shares that amount and moves back a step further to share with people that are on the preceding level. Take for example, people on level 15 Yellow Diamond Elite will share $1 million and then go to level 14 with Yellow Diamond to share the same $1 with them, and they share it backward onto the 6th level. Now, there's what we call the recognition, the 7th way, which is the leadership bonus, whereby cards are being given. When you get to level 11, which is Emerald Elite, there is a bonus card that Trevo gives out to people that achieve this. When you get to Emerald Elite level 11 with 45,000 points, Trevo gives you an elegant card. That is amazing. This is the first network that we do so generous like this. Then when you get to level 16, which is White Diamond, Trevo also gives you an exotic card, which is with 150,000 points. So the 7th way, which is the leadership bonus, gives you opportunity of getting cards from Trevo, gives you opportunity of having executive class travels, of having trainings, bonuses, special cash awards with Trevo. The cards we give in Trevo are exotic cards. They range from Benz, black or white, to Jaguar, to Range Rover, to Cadillac, and to BMW, black or white. These are royal colors that Trevo gives. Then we have the 8th way of making money in Trevo, which is the charity bonus. With charity bonus, Trevo asks you to give back to the community by paying you a certain amount to do so. For example, Trevo will ask you where you come from, that is your local place, your town, your village, where you were born from. Then Trevo goes there to help you erect a kind of charity donation to that place. You tell Trevo what you want to donate to your community. If it is a school, you tell Trevo. If it is a library, if it is an hospital, you tell Trevo whatever you want. And then they build this thing in your name. Put your name on the inscription and then put powered by Trevo. These ones are this is achievable when you get to the Diamond Executive. Diamond starts from levels 18 through 20. That is the Black Diamond Executive. These are the 8 ways that Trevo pays every life and health coach. And I must tell you, people are making it big time in Trevo right now. People are making a lot of money, a lot of lives are being changed. People have testimonies to give. Apart from the health that Trevo gives, Trevo is making people millionaires around the globe. And so we are calling you right now. This is a clarion call. It's a call to success. It's a call to time freedom. It's a call to financial freedom. A call to leadership, and a call to join Trevo. When to join Trevo is now. Thank you and welcome to Trevo family. Love you.